Hi, I'm Mark Dias, and welcome to an update with my face. So, the first thing I wanted to get out is that I now have a Discord. So, you can feel free to talk or do whatever. I'm going to be under Morak Dias Gaming because it wouldn't let me use my username. So, it's going to be Morak Dias Space Gaming. I'll probably put a link in the description. I'll probably forget by the time I'm done recording this. But anyway, I'm going to have three parts to that channel. And basically, the first part is going to be games. Just talking about games, talking about interesting games, games you want to see me play, games that you really like, games that you really hate, just everything about games. Just games. That's it. And just general, like, video streaming bullshit talk. Um, then the next thing is going to be pets. So send me pictures of your pets. You can post as many pictures of your animals as you want on there, or animals that you think are cool, and that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and just post that on there. And the last one I named nudes. Now, you can send me nudes, but you might get banned or it might get closed. So, yeah, there's better ways to send me nudes than that. But it's basically just going to be angry rants, memes, mean things, things that you want to say, but YouTube won't let you, Twitch won't let you, but I will let you because I'm not going to have indecency filters or whatever. So you can say whatever crazy nonsense you want. You could go on a 10-minute rant about God knows what. I don't really care. I think it's funny. So go ahead and rant away. Say whatever you want in there. I'm totally cool with that. So the Discord servers are up now. So Morak Dice Gaming. Let me make sure one other thing because I have to pull up Discord again. Yeah, so it's going to be the server is going to be listed as Morak Dice Gaming. So just go ahead and hop in there, and you'll have your three. If you have any suggestions for me to create any other channels inside of it, I might create another channel. At most, it's going to be like 5 channels. But as for right now, I mean, the angry category, the pets category, and just general games. Because I want to talk about games. I like games. There's really no game that I hate. If you want to post a game trailer, go ahead. If you want to post a picture of box art that you think is awesome, do whatever. Like, let's just have a chat about games. And everyone's welcome. I'm not going to dissuade anybody. If you become an annoyance, or, you start reporting shit or telling me that someone's being mean to you, then I'm going to kick you out. That's just the plain and simple. I don't live by the everybody gets a fair shake. Everybody comes in, and if you whine and complain, then you can get out. Because I don't want that. I just want people to come in, be able to talk about games, look at pictures of pets, maybe share some indecent memes, have some good times, have some laughs, and everything should be good. So basically, it's like I'm opening up a trash garbage gaming forum. So, yeah, you're welcome to join if you want to. I might use it in the future to have somebody come on and talk or bullshit with me while I'm playing a game or do something of the like. Who knows? I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. It's just Discord. It's not a big deal. And as always, I have my Twitter, and they're all Morak Dice except for Discord, which is Morak Dice Gaming. Again, I'll hopefully have a link in the description. And I have my Twitter. Best way to find out I'm streaming. I always send alerts before I stream. It's either through my PS4 or through Restreamio. They'll send something out saying I'm streaming now. So, I mean, you don't even have to put on notification bells. If you're big on Twitter, you'll find it. It's easy enough. It'll come up in your Twitter feed. I'll probably even say, wow, I'm streaming later. You already pretty much know that I'm going to be streaming at just about around 11 to 12 p.m. Eastern. My day streams have been cut off because there's been far too much to do. I want to finish Shadowrun Dragonfall Hong Kong, but I'm not hopeful that Neck Puncher will see something because day streams are really, really big pain in the ass now. I don't particularly want to do it at night. It's something I'd rather do in the morning. So if I find some time and things go well, then yes. The other thing too is, as usual, Patreon, Streamlabs, Super Chat. Send me all of your money. Just tell your friend, say, hey, let me borrow your credit card, and max out his credit card to me. Do whatever you want. You don't have to pay for content. I've been doing this for like 8 years. Something, 9 years? 8 years? 7 years? I don't know. A long time. And I haven't really asked for much from anyone. And I'm not begging you for money because I don't need to beg you for money. Like, sorry, I snapped that. That was really loud. I'm going to try to do a little bit more general stuff. I am going to, at this point, pretty much promise that I'm going to do Saturday streams. And if I don't, I'm going to post on Twitter that I'm not going to stream, or I'm going to post a YouTube video saying, sorry, I'm a complete and total abject failure and I'm not posting it. So I would really appreciate people coming by on Saturday, coming at night, coming whenever you want, because it's all about coming. But anyway, there's also something else that my wife and I are working on, but we don't know how I'm going to do it. And the channel that I had previously talked about, or setting up TIDLs, things I don't like, I've kind of kiboshed it because guidelines, basically. I had one that was uploaded and scheduled, but it got flagged before I even got out the gate. And I didn't say anything hateful. It really wasn't bad. It was a controversial topic, and it pretty much instantly gave me a ping saying no. Like, this video has to be reviewed, and that's it. And I was like, oh, that's not good. So I kiboshed it for now. I might create a secondary channel or create another channel far out from me doing that. As for right now, I may private link them and put them either in Patreon or put them in Discord. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put them. I really do want to have a talk with people and get a bunch of people with different viewpoints on all sorts of things and just talk about stuff like civil human beings, and just kind of play devil's advocate and see how things roll. Like, maybe look for solutions instead of all these people like, you're wrong, no, you're wrong, no, you're wrong, no, you're wrong. And it's just back and forth. But it's like, if you don't like guns, then, or if you like guns, then instantly you love Alex Jones. Or, like, if you like abortions, you're a baby murdering monster. Or if, you don't believe in, some racial, religious, ethnic, fucking whatever issue, you're instantly a Nazi. I would really like to actually have, like, human being talks about them, but I'm not going to have it on my gaming channel, and I'm just bringing that up as a mention because I have mentioned that before that I was going to do it, and that might not happen. And another update to what's going to happen, the 25th, in like 2 days, it's going to be Detroit Become Human, followed by Agony. Now, here's the deal. Twitter and Discord, because I'm worried about playing Agony, but I'm also not worried about playing Agony because so many people will be playing Agony. And I know a long time ago I said that I'd prefer to have games wait and whatever, but actually I think I mentioned this in a previous video that I talked to someone who pretty much said that it doesn't matter. Like, and people are going to do it anyway. So even if you respect the game developer and you want them to get money, people are just going to do it anyway. So unless a game developer specifically requests for that not to happen, then who cares? Just do it. Like, it doesn't matter. And I really do want to be able to offer more content. I mean, I'm overloading content at this point, which is fine, but I don't have time to chop or cut or edit or do any of that stuff, and I really wish I had the time to do it. And then I'd be more than happy to clip and edit and do each individual game by itself, but there's a lot of things that don't mesh with that. I'm trying to do MAME and other things as like filler content in between. I was gonna do PSP, but PSP is a little bit more serious, and I'm not looking for something where I play one game that takes 6-7 days. I'm looking for shorter burst content. Um, but I do have a plan with my wife to create a few parody things that will go up that are mocking people in a funny way. That's not meant to be like insultive or combative, but um, basically some bizarro cooking things. My wife actually bought me something that I love that I'm probably going to use to stream a lot with, um, and I am probably in the future, once my wife gets everything set up, looking to actually set game art for all of the LPs I've done so far. So that way they don't just have games. That way they have those stupid pictures, but none of like the wow, oh my god, like complete total play game. Like just something a little bit nicer because people want that, and my wife kind of said she wanted to do stuff like that. So that's fine. If it's free and it's cool, that's great. Like awesome. Also, the other thing is when you post on Twitter or Discord or anything like that, whenever you post any of that stuff, um, you can post links to like a DeviantArt or a channel art or something that would fit with the channel. If you want to go out and make art for my channel, or you want to do other things for the channel, or even put memes of stupid shit I've done, go ahead. Like, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. You're gonna get credit for it, more than likely. But I'm not suggesting all of you go out and do it. It's just have fun. I'm at the point where, um, to make this a little bit longer, because it's not that I'm filling time. It's just there are things I wanted to say and get out, and the one thing is I've been squashed. I had a conversation with someone, actually a few people recently, to say that their channels have been almost completely squashed on YouTube. And I was really stressed out about it, and I really didn't want to do it, and it came to the point where it was a chore. And I didn't want that. I didn't want to slog through games. I wanted to try things new, shake things up, blah, 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 blah. And that's fine. And it's difficult to be in and out in your channel. Like, I stopped for a whole year, and it was between YouTube and my MCN not paying me. And suddenly, the blitz on censoring and blocking and moving things to mature content and doing all this stuff that YouTube likes to do. And I was just like, you know what? I really don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to do this now. Like, the thing that I loved about it is it was like the wild, wild west, and people were posting all sorts of crazy stuff, and it was a fun, good time. And then I had to walk on eggshells to get around doing anything. I mean, I would go to upload some Game Boy Advance stuff, and every single one of them would be flagged by somebody, or I'd have like 3 or 4 flags. And I spent so much time fighting them and going back and forth with them, and I didn't want to do that. Like, I don't, like, as a creator, I don't want to do that. Like, I just want to come in and play games and have fun. Like, I want to look at games, look at them with a critical eye, and say, is this fun, or is this just a dog turd? Is this some sort of wonderful achievement that they were able to do so much with so little? Like, was it a creative endeavor that tried really hard, but maybe didn't catch on? Like, there's a lot of things that are really interesting, and I love looking at the origins of how, like, my nose is tremendously itchy, how games got to be the way they are. You have these ideas of how games were built, and I love looking through old archives of games and seeing, how one game sparked a revolution to change everything. And people always say, like, oh, Halo, Call of Duty, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, Halo was the most revolutionary game. Well, no. Oh, Final Fantasy VII was so revolutionary. And it's like, no, stop. Like, there are games out there that were revolutionary. They were amazing for their time. And they really stood out in a sea of games that ended up cloning them. There's so many games that I play where there's a ton of clones to them right after, where everyone's tried the formula or tried to make it a little bit better, but just couldn't. And I feel like nowadays it's less and less that it's more about the themes than it is about the actual content or gameplay or things that go on. And I feel like right now there's beginning to be a shakeup of that, where you're creating games that are fun and new and interesting. But beyond that, I'm over being tired of playing games and feeling like it's not going anywhere, or that I'm not having fun doing it anymore. And I'm happy. Like I'm enjoying playing MAME. I'm enjoying getting back to my Saturday streams, because really, like, in my heart, those Saturday streams and the PlayStation streams are what I want to do. Like, I just want to show off games and show what they did. And I might not beat them and I might not play them a lot, but unless they really hook me, then I'm not really that interested. Like, there's a lot of games on the list that I don't particularly want to play right now. So that's fine. I have them on when I feel like it, I'll play them. Or when I have a dead spot, I'll play them. But the lineup for this summer is tremendously busy right now. So a lot of them aren't going to get it. I also, last week, didn't upload much in PlayStation. With everything else going on, I really didn't have time. But now that I'm in a better place, I can start uploading, I can start getting all this done. You can expect at least better quality streams, for God's sakes, man. Why is this blocked in some countries? But I'm just ignoring YouTube and their bullshit, because I'm sick of it. And there's no need to be so stressed out about it, or not stressed that I don't have like 300 million followers, or whatever. I've never really cared about how many followers I've had or anything like that. I do care a lot about making people happy and doing good streams, and me being happy while doing it. Because what's the point of doing a game or playing games or doing this at all if I'm not enjoying it, if you're not enjoying it, and nobody's having fun? Then you just have like an awkward marriage, and I don't want an awkward marriage. Also, as a side note, to the people who've probably lost their subscribership, who will probably never see this video, me and the other person I was talking to lost subscribers out of nowhere. And it seems to be that whether YouTube's deleting derelict accounts or doing otherwise, that even active subscribers, because I was actively watching him, have been disappearing. And it's an unfortunate thing, and I would really like your help at all to make sure that it doesn't happen again. That you don't suddenly like think that I've closed my channel because you're not subscribed to me anymore or anything. That's just a fair warning. But either way, it's my head. I've rambled on too long. Yeah, so 11 p.m. Eastern, around that time, just about every day except for Friday, Saturday. And then Saturday morning, we have the big stream for PlayStation. I'm also going to try to do it around 11 or 12 and probably go until like 3 or 4, if at all possible. Most of the time, I'll probably try to go to a 4 and just play as much as I can. It's PlayStation, so it's a huge block, so it's really difficult. It makes me really wish I had less things to do around the house, and then I'd be more than happy to do that. And less things I have to do for money and otherwise to make sure that I can continue to do this. Again, money's not a pinch, but I would really appreciate it because it takes a lot of stress off. Not so I can hire like a maid or something, just so I don't have to fix things in my house and we can bring someone in to fix them instead before I'm done ramshackling them. But either way, I'm rambling, as I always do. But either way, all my fans, you're great. Stay great. I hope you like my terrible neck beard. Looks less like a neck beard here, but the camera doesn't pick up all of this at all. And either way, I thank you all for watching and listening to me rant. And don't forget to be wonderful or awesome or whatever. I don't. Let's shut the fuck up.